Welcome to our factory. Today, I'll show you exactly how snake leather is made, step by step. Don't forget to subscribe for more behind-the-scenes videos like this.
In the early hours of the day, our raw materials arrive from certified suppliers around the world, ready to begin. Each shipment is carefully packed and traceable, ensuring we know exactly where every skin comes from.
From the moment it enters our facility, every pallet is logged, weighed, and registered into our digital system. Inbound logistics are designed for speed and control, so no time is lost before inspection and sorting begin. Every bundle is scanned and matched to its certification documents, creating a complete digital history for each batch. Ethical sourcing and traceability are crucial. We verify documents before a single skin enters production. Once cleared, the skins are unwrapped and exposed for visual inspection under controlled conditions. At this stage, technicians look for obvious flaws, tears, holes, or severe discoloration that could affect the final leather. Snake leather is prized for its intricate scale structure. Preserving this natural pattern is at the heart of our process.
We record exact lengths to plan how each hide will be cut and used, minimizing waste and maximizing yield.
Even thickness is vital. Too thin and the leather becomes fragile. Too thick and it loses flexibility. Skins are sorted by color, pattern, and quality grade. Consistent batches give designers predictable, repeatable results.
All inspection data is logged instantly, building a detailed quality profile for each batch. Once sorted, the skins are stored under controlled conditions, awaiting preparation for the next stage.
Temperature and humidity are carefully regulated to keep the material stable before rehydration and softening. A light mechanical brushing removes excess salt and particles, preparing the surface for a more thorough cleaning.
As they move through the line, each skin is gently handled to avoid damaging the delicate pattern.
Before any chemicals are used, the skins are rehydrated in clean water, allowing them to soften gradually.
This step reactivates the fibers, bringing flexibility back to the material after transportation and storage. Time and temperature are strictly controlled, so every batch receives the exact same preparation.
After soaking, the water is drained and treated, and the skins are ready for a more detailed surface cleaning.
Careful handling during transfer prevents stretching or tearing, especially while the material is softened.
Immersion helps the skins relax and expand, making them more receptive to later treatments.
Time and temperature are strictly controlled, so every batch receives the exact same preparation.
After soaking, the water is drained and treated, and the skins are ready for a more detailed surface cleaning. Careful handling during transfer prevents stretching or tearing, especially while the material is softened. A final manual wipe ensures that the surface is as clean as possible before deeper treatment begins. Backlighting helps reveal invisible defects, thin spots, tiny tears, or irregularities in the structure.
Technicians mark any imperfections, so future cutting plans can avoid weak areas and preserve the best sections. Grading is a collaborative decision. Experience and reference standards guide how each skin is classified.
These prepared stacks will move together into the next phase, ensuring uniform treatment batch by batch. Clear labeling links every prepared batch to its full history, who handled it, and how it was processed.
By the end of Phase 1, the raw skins have been inspected, cleaned, and conditioned, perfectly prepared for tanning and transformation.
In Phase 2, the prepared snake skins enter these automated drums, where carefully measured solution.
Inside, a balanced mix of water and tanning agents penetrates each fiber, preserving the natural scale pattern while strengthening the structure.
Before entering the drums, each tanning bath is blended with precision, ensuring the exact ratio of chemicals for delicate snake leather. Computer-controlled dosing systems deliver chemicals in milliliter-accurate amounts, eliminating guesswork and ensuring consistent results.
Key parameters like pH and temperature are monitored continuously, fine-tuned to keep the leather soft, stable, and color-ready.
A network of pipes distributes fresh and recycled solutions to each drum, optimizing both efficiency and environmental performance. Each batch is loaded carefully to avoid tangling or tearing, especially while the material is fully hydrated and flexible.
Once sealed, the drum becomes a controlled microenvironment where time, chemistry, and motion work together.
With a single command, an entire sequence begins: filling, mixing, resting, and draining, repeated precisely for every batch.
Gentle, repeated rotation allows the solution to reach every part of the skin, avoiding creases and uneven treatment. Regular sampling confirms that the chemistry stays within a narrow, carefully defined range. Temperature control helps open the leather's structure just enough for penetration, without damaging the delicate scales. After each stage, the solution is drained and either refreshed, recovered, or treated, depending on its composition.
All tanning agents are stored and handled under strict safety guidelines, minimizing risk and environmental impact.
In later cycles, special oil emulsions are added to soften the leather from within, giving it flexibility and a pleasant hand feel.
These lubricating agents move deep into the fiber structure, preventing stiffness as the leather dries.
Different phases call for different movement patterns. Slow for soaking, more active for penetration and mixing.
Centralized monitoring allows operators to supervise dozens of batches at once, intervening only when needed. If any parameter moves outside its target range, the system alerts staff, who can correct the conditions in seconds.
On a microscopic level, tanning agents bond with the collagen fibers, locking them into a stable, long-lasting form. After tanning, neutralizing baths help balance residual acidity, protecting both the leather and future dyes.
Hands-on checks confirm the right level of softness at each stage. Too soon, and the leather might still be rigid.
Clear marking on each unit shows exactly which part of the process is underway, reducing the chance of human error.
The entire haul becomes a synchronized system, each drum at a different point, yet all working toward the same result. Spent liquids are never simply discarded. They're directed to dedicated treatment systems that recover, neutralize, or safely dispose of them.
Even the color of the tanning solution tells a story, indicating concentration, reaction progress, and bath life.
When the cycles finish, the drums fall silent. The snake skins inside are now fully processed and ready for the next stage of transformation.
Digital tracking is backed by manual records, creating redundancy and a clear historical trail for each production run.
When the cycles finish, the drums fall silent. The snake skins inside are now fully processed.
At the transformation stage, each tanned skin is opened out and prepared for precision shaping and finishing.
Gentle mechanical stretching relaxes the fibers, giving the leather a smoother, more even structure.
Every pass through the machine must preserve the natural scale relief that gives snake leather its identity.
Thickness is equalized across the entire hide, ensuring uniform strength and performance in the final product.
Human skill and machine precision work side by side, guiding each hide through the exact path it needs.
Robotic handling minimizes stress on the leather, positioning each piece perfectly for the next treatment.
Embossing plates are engineered to complement, not erase, the leather's original character. Under calibrated heat and pressure, the surface is gently set, securing the scale relief in place. The result: a more defined and stable surface, ready to accept dyes and finishes evenly.
Automated spray systems lay down ultra-thin layers of dye, building color gradually and uniformly. Fine droplets settle into every contour, tinting the leather while leaving its natural pattern fully visible.
In some finishes, roll coating provides a smooth, controlled layer that reinforces color depth and clarity.
Any excess is removed immediately, preventing buildup that could crack or peel over time. Controlled drying locks in color, allowing moisture to escape slowly so the leather remains flexible.
Time, temperature, and airflow are tuned to each finish, striking a balance between speed and quality.
Mechanical softening breaks internal stiffness, giving the leather a comfortable, pliable feel.
Experienced hands confirm what machines can't fully measure: the tactile quality of the final material.
Different finishes change how the scales catch the light, from subtle matte to high-gloss, mirror-like effects.
Transparent topcoats protect the surface from wear, while accentuating color and natural pattern.
Buffing with fine brushes creates a matte, velvety sheen, favored in many luxury applications. Excess edges are removed, leaving only the most usable, visually consistent sections of the hide. After finishing, the leather is checked again under strong, even light to confirm a flawless, continuous surface.
At this scale, you can see how every step has protected the structure, keeping scales intact and flexible.
Once transformed, the finished hides are handled with the same care, stacked and aligned for final grading. Consistent color from one hide to the next is essential, especially when they will be used together in a single design.
Sample strips are flex tested to simulate years of use, ensuring the finish won't crack or separate. Protective top layers also offer resistance to moisture, helping the leather perform in everyday conditions.
By the end of this phase, raw, tanned material has become luxury-grade snake leather, supple, durable, and visually striking.
In this final assembly phase, each finished hide is transformed into precise panels, ready for luxury manufacturing.
Computer-guided cutters follow digital patterns, maximizing usable area while respecting the natural design of each hide.
Automated vision checks confirm each piece meets exact size and shape specifications before it moves on. Panels are grouped by size, finish, and destination, ready for labeling and protective wrapping.
Quick digital changeovers allow the line to adapt instantly to different product specifications.
Even with automation, human eyes and hands perform a final verification before packaging begins.
From finishing, the panels move into a dedicated packaging area, designed for protection and traceability.
Automated applicators place labels in the exact same position every time, simplifying handling and scanning later. Smart tags give clients real-time visibility, from our factory shelves all the way to their production lines.
Protective layers between each set of panels keep finishes flawless, even during long transport. Wrapping arms move in a smooth spiral, locking panels together and shielding them from dust and humidity.
Heat seals close the film with a strong, nearly invisible seam that won't open in transit.
A quick pass through a heat tunnel tightens the wrap, holding everything firmly in place.
The result is a clean, professional package that clearly communicates its identity and quality. Automated sorters group finished packs into specific orders, organizing them by client and destination.
Before palletizing, each item is scanned again, verifying that every order is complete and correct. Palletizing systems stack and align each bundle, creating secure, space-efficient loads.
Corner guards and tension straps protect the leather from impact and movement during handling. Corner guards and tension straps protect the leather from impact and movement during handling. A final layer of stretch wrap seals the entire pallet, adding one more barrier against dust and moisture. Each pallet carries full shipping information, making it easy to track from our loading dock to the customer's door.
Specialized dyes are created for exotic leathers, designed to color without obscuring natural pattern.
Every color is checked against strict standards, so designers receive the exact shade they expect.
A visible quality seal reassures clients that every pack has passed our final inspections. A well-organized packaging floor ensures safe movement of materials and clear visibility of every order in progress.
Real-time dashboards keep the team informed, what's packed, what's pending, and what's ready to move on. From cutting and stacking to wrapping and palletizing, this zone brings together every element needed to ship finished snake leather worldwide.
Once packaged and secured, the pallets move to staging, ready for the final checks and dispatch in the next phase.
In the final phase, carefully controlled lab tests confirm that every batch of snake leather meets our highest standards.
Technicians flex the leather by hand, watching for any sign of weakness or surface cracking.
Scale adhesion is monitored closely to ensure the natural pattern remains intact through years of use.
Precision tools verify thickness at multiple points, confirming that each panel matches its specified profile.
Color samples are compared under controlled light, ensuring consistent shades from one batch to the next. Technicians evaluate how the finish interacts with light, from deep matte to mirror-like gloss. Mechanical tests measure tensile strength, confirming that the material can withstand demanding applications.
Abrasion tests simulate long-term wear, checking that color and finish remain stable over time.
Resistance tests show how well the leather repels moisture and stains, critical for everyday performance.
At microscopic level, inspectors look for surface defects and confirm that the finish is evenly applied.
Beyond physical quality, every shipment is verified for ethical and legal sourcing before it can leave the facility.
Beyond physical quality, every shipment is verified for ethical and legal sourcing before it can leave the facility.
Digital records track each batch from raw skin to finished leather, creating complete transparency.
Quality decisions are made collaboratively, combining lab results, visual checks, and decades of experience.
Only when all criteria are met does a batch receive final approval and move toward shipping.
Any piece that falls short is separated for rework, recycling, or downgrading, never mixed with approved products.
From the lab, approved goods enter a controlled warehouse, ready to be picked for customers around the world.
Location systems ensure that every pallet can be found instantly, reducing handling time and errors.
When an order is released, operators receive exact picking instructions, down to the individual pallet. Skilled drivers move each load carefully, keeping it level and secure from warehouse to loading bay.
In staging, pallets are consolidated and checked again to make sure every item on the order is present.
Shipping documents detail quantity, grade, and origin, streamlining customs and international transport.
At the loading bays, prepared pallets meet the trucks that will carry them to manufacturers worldwide.
Each pallet is placed with care, maximizing space and stability inside the trailer.
Securing the load prevents shifting during transit, protecting the leather from impact and compression.
A final scan links the shipment to its tracking data, so customers can follow their order in real time.
With everything checked and secured, the shipment is sealed and cleared to move out. Loaded trucks depart all scheduled routes, delivering finished snake leather to fashion houses and manufacturers.
Shipments move by road, air, and sea, forming a distribution network that spans multiple continents.
From raw material to finished product,
Every step happens within a tightly controlled and transparent system.
By the time each shipment leaves this facility, it carries with it the result of craftsmanship, technology, and